Your daughter's generation will be the last to survive on Earth.
Hello everyone, this is 10 to See. In this video we are going to count down our picks for the top 10 best science fiction movies of the last 3 decades. For this list, we will be looking at best science fiction movies released since 1995. However, we won't be including superhero or animated movies, and most of the movies in this list are fusion of all genre. What's your favourite science fiction movie so far? Let us know in the comment. Coming in number 10, The Adam Project. The Adam Project is a 2022 American science fiction action comedy film directed by Shawn Levy. It stars Ryan Reynolds as leading actor. Talking about story in the year 2050 in dystopia, Ryan as Adam Reed, who is fighter pilot, steals the time jet to go to 2018 to save his wife Laura. In the process, he gets injured and lands in year 2022, where he meets younger version of himself. But after that, they both got attacked by the leader of dystopia. Does Adam manage to find his wife Laura, and can manages to save himself and younger version of himself is featured in this movie. It has an IMDb rating of 6.7 and is available on Netflix.
It's the 3rd time you've been suspended for fighting.
Coming in number 9, Inception.
We create the world of the dream.
Inception is 2010 science fiction action film written and directed by Christopher Nolan and also produced the film with his wife Emma Thomas. The film stars Leonardo DiCaprio, Tom Hardy, Cillian Murphy. Talking about the movie, Leonardo DiCaprio as Don Cobb is a professional thief who specializes in stealing information by infiltrating the subconsciousness of his target. Cobb as the thief gets an offer for stealing the information from the victim's subconsciousness in return to clear his criminal status. Cobb has a team of 3 to do his job. Most important part of the movie is spinning top used by Cobb shows us whether he is in a dream or not. This movie will definitely make your head scratch for the moment, and is all about controlling the dream of self and others by entering in their dreams. This movie has an IMDb rating of 8.8 and available on Netflix.
I'd hate to see out of control.
Coming in number 8, Prospect.
Where are you from?
Nowhere.
How poetic.
Prospect is a 2018 American science fiction film written and directed by Zeke Earl and Chris Caldwell. The movie features a teenage girl named C and her father Damon, who lands on a poisonous forest moon to mine the gems. After mining valuables, they encounter 2 rival prospectors, Ezra and his partner, who are also in the search for gem. After the encounter, they get into the fight where Damon gets injured, and C, who has been hidden, ambushes with a rifle, shoots Ezra's partner, but both have to escape the poisonous forest. So how they get along is featured in this movie. It has an IMDb rating of 6.3 and is available Apple TV and Amazon Prime.
That is a bold offer.
Coming in number 7, Contact.
By doing this, you're willing to risk your life. You're willing to give your life and die.
Contact is a 1997 American film directed by Robert Zemeckis, based on the 1985 novel by Carl Sagan. It stars Jodie Foster as Dr. Eleanor or Ellie, who is a scientist in the program to search for an extraterrestrial life in Arecibo Observatory in Puerto Rico. She was inspired to pursue a career in science, starting with amateur radio, which is used for the exchanges of message. The story begins when they received an extraterrestrial signal from a distinct star named Vega. The decoded data provides the information that may be a form of transportation. Now, did the humanity manages to contact with extraterrestrial species is the story of the movie. It has an IMDb rating of 7.5 and available on various streaming platforms.
Radio source from deep space can neither be confirmed nor denied.
Coming in number 6, Source Code.
What would you do if you knew you had less than 8 minutes to live?
Source Code is a 2021 American science fiction action thriller film directed by Duncan Jones. It stars Jake Gyllenhaal as US Army Captain Colter Stevens. The story began Captain Colter waking up on a train remembering his past missions. Suddenly the train explodes while passing by another train, killing everyone on board. However, Captain Stevens gets tasked to find the bomber by Air Force Captain Colin Goodwin. How the dead man gets to find the bomber and what is the source code is all about is shown in the movie, which also feature the past life of the Captain Stevens. The movie is available on Netflix with an IMDb rating of 7.5.
I'd make those seconds count.
Coming in number 5, Dune.
There is no call we do not answer. There is no faith that we betray.
Dune is a 2021 American epic science fiction film directed by Denis Villeneuve. It's based on the novel of the 1965 of the same name as Dune. The movie features Timothée Chalamet and Zendaya as a leading role. Talking about the movie, it is a war between the emperors over Arrakis, which is the planet that holds the valuables known as the spice, which can be used for interstellar travel. Taking control over it is not that easy, but who can take control over the spice can technically take control over the world. Now the war and conflict to take control over Arrakis is mainly featured in the movie. The Dune is titled on the screen as Dune Part 1. It has an IMDb rating of 8 and available over many streaming platforms.
Let's fight like demons.
Coming on number 4, Tenet.
Time isn't the problem. Getting out alive is the problem.
Tenet is a 2020 science fiction action thriller movie directed by Christopher Nolan. It stars John David Washington as a leading actor. The movie features the concept of time manipulation and definitely make your head scratch for some times. Tenet, which is a secretive organization set on the mission to deactivate the algorithms which is discovered by scientists to fully invert the world, which will allow things like global warming and climate change to be reversed, so that future generation will not suffer. But when the algorithms will be fallen in the wrong hands and if detonated, will put the world in the danger, which will wipe out all the life in the past beyond the future consciousness. Is it really possible that we can change the future thus by changing the past? Is mainly featured in this movie. It has an IMDb rating of 7.3 and is available on Netflix.
As I understand it, we're trying to prevent World War III.
Coming on number 3, Predestination.
One thing this job has taught me is that truth is stranger than fiction.
Predestination is a 2014 Australian science fiction action thriller film written and directed by Michael and Peter Spearing. The film stars Ethan Hawke, Sarah Snook, and is based on the 1959 short story All You Zombies. Talking about the movie, it is the first one of the best films of time travel science fiction film genre. The film explores the paradoxes or possible outcomes of time travel. It's the year 1981, and time travel has been invented for people can go forward or backward in time. For the time travel, the mysterious Temporal Bureau hired the agents for the job to be done. The goal of the Bureau is to send peoples in past to stop the crimes. What are the outcomes of time travel and how these going to change past, present, and future is mainly featured in the movie. It has an IMDb rating of 7.4 and is available on Netflix.
Here we go.
So what is it?
It's a time machine.
Coming on number 2, Gravity.
Do you copy?
Yes, I copy. I'm
Give me your
detached.
position.
Gravity is a 2013 science fiction thriller film directed by Alfonso Cuarón. It stars Sandra Bullock and George Clooney, and the movie is cited as among the best films of 21st century. The story is about the astronauts who are on the Earth orbit to service the Hubble Space Telescope. During the spacewalk, the cloud of space debris strike with the telescope, which tear apart the shuttle, leaving Kowalski and her friend tumbling through space. Outside of the space shuttle, they struggle and try to reach the International Space Station, but the space debris again possesses the dangerous threat to them. Did they manage to reach the ISS and able to survive the threat is featured in the movie. The movie visuals will give you a very good experience, and thriller in this movie will definitely give you the chill. It has an IMDb rating of 7.7 and available on many streaming platforms.
I don't know. I'm spinning. I can't.
Finally, coming on number 1, Interstellar.
Your daughter's generation will be the last to survive on Earth.
Interstellar is a 2014 epic science fiction film directed and produced by Christopher Nolan. The movie featured the stars like Matthew McConaughey and Anna Hathaway. The scientific accuracy and portrayal of theoretical astrophysics in the movie will make your jaw drop for a moment. Taking about the story, in the year 2067, mass destruction of nature by humans threat all the human population and make the Earth worse place to live in. That's when scientists from NASA are set for the mission to find habitable exoplanet. In the process, they find a pathway to make their job easy. That's when Cooper, who is an ex-scientist, worked for the NASA, is chosen for the mission to find habitable Earth-like planet and set off for the mission with his team. In the journey, they come close to a planet named Miller's Planet, which is orbiting a black hole named Gargantua, which is illustrated very accurately in the movie. Now, do they successfully complete the mission to protect mankind is mainly featured in this movie. It has an IMDb rating of 8.7 and is available on Netflix.
We'll find a way. We always have.
And that is all for today. What did you think about all these movies, and which movie did you already watch? Which movie are you going to watch first? Please let us know in the comment section, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on the upcoming content about more exciting topics.